Look at that plane just sitting there.
It was used as a wind directional finder.
Was it really?
The plane is on a big pivot with it underneath it. So it's off the ground.
Yeah, you can see that Marty's right. There's the remains of the old windsock, just a pole. Marty's right in my view. Can you imagine flying in that thing? That little rickety two-seater? I don't know, probably not for me.
You can see that this is just cloth stretched over metal. That's all it is. Over metal ribbing. Poke her inside and look. That's all it is.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's a little too rickety for my taste. No matter how adventurous my spirit is, I still like having my feet firmly planted on the ground. This probably was a hangar at one time, housing the Disney plane, or the Disney Mouseketeer plane. So it wasn't actually Walt Disney himself who had the airport here, but it was a famous Disney Mouseketeer whose relation owned this. You can see the old water tower there, crumbling. Bricks are crumbling, but still looks really cool. It's my understanding that folks wish to rehab this place, but I don't know, it has a certain allure, certain attraction just the way it is. Well, it looks like somebody was staying in here or else dumping off garbage. Right, Marty?
I think you were living in here.
You see down there.
Chef Boyardee minis, a blanket, hands.
Yeah, if you're bringing Chef Boyardee minis out here, pretty sure you were staying, using this as your shelter. There's their pot that they used for cooking that Chef Boyardee up. Wonder what this building was though. Looks like it was a check-in, possibly.
Give me all your money.
Yeah, isn't that the case when you go flying? A lot of senseless graffiti in here. That tree is pretty impressive. Imagine how old that thing is. Wow, look at that structure. That is something.
Serve food out of here, or there's a little window. There's a lot of kitchen stuff in here.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Nice old cast iron enamel sink. Surprising that that hasn't been ripped off. Marty thinks that the stairs are safe enough for somebody at least as light as me to take a hike up and take a peek in. Marty's gonna stay down below though, just in case I fall through, right? Well, I won't be stepping in there. It looks like the birds have had a field day in there. I know he said it was safe to come up, but the wood feels a little spongy, so I'm gonna boogie on down. So it's my understanding there was a pool here at one point. Let's see if we can find that. I think this must be the main house. A nice tile floor. A utility room. Somebody was having a drinking party here, huh? Belgian style fermented ale with honey. That actually sounds really good.
Making munchies.
Ah.
Let's see what's on the other side.
Apple cider vinegar.
Nothing.
And Marty says apple cider vinegar is nothing. Explain that to all the people who follow Bragg's advice. I have to say, out of all the abandoned places I've explored, this by far tops tops it with being one of the nicest places. Look at that fireplace. Wow. And look, hardwood floors. Nice. Oh.
What a view of the pool.
Oh, look at that. We found the pool. I can totally see myself living in this place, restored. What a beautiful house this must have been one time. Yeah, and now here it sits, just decaying in the desert. Already says the bathroom and the bedrooms are back here. Let's go take a quick peek before we check out the pool. Oh, that was from in the kitchen there, so looks like you were able to access the bedroom and the bathroom through this little foyer. Oh, green with navy tile. Nice. Look at that old toilet seat. It's wooden. You remember that wooden toilet seat craze back in the day, Marty? When everybody wanted a wooden toilet seat?
I spent a lot of hours on them things, let me tell you.
They were reading.
Here and
All right, just wait. I just wanted to look at the tile here real quick. That's an interesting motif. It's kind of like a combination between desert and ocean. It looks like they've tried stripping out most of the fixtures in here. Obviously, this is the one bedroom in the entire house. Nice hardwood floors yet, which I think if all you needed to do was sand it and refinish it, they'd be in awesome shape. Well, apparently while I was sitting here looking at the house, there's also a clubhouse back here, and that's the pool. Oh, what a beautiful spot. All right, who is the douchebag that tagged this one up? You know I'm all for graffiti, but only in appropriate spots. This is not the appropriate spot. Here's the little tiki bar or the cabana where the cabana boy handed out towels. But I'm thinking it was the bar, the wet bar. You aren't going to believe this, but we've scored some really neat finds here in the clubhouse. We've got the remains of a pool table, piano, an organ, the bar, and a really cool fireplace. Now that's a shame. Look at all that bird doo-doo. I'm pretty sure that organ is no longer usable. Oh look, the speakers are still intact up above. Does it still play? Wow. This must have been where you first came in.
this is where the tower is. They watch the planes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
There was a ladder here at one time.
It got ripped off.
No.
I don't think I'd want to walk up there anyways. Not with all the bird doo-doo up there. I'm pretty sure we're risking it just by walking through here with the dust. Oh, look at that fountain out there. That's cool. Yeah, I have no comment there. Kind of disappointed with the taggers here. Oh, look at the tile that was here. I'm sure at one time this place was worth probably several million, especially being out here in California where the property values are way overvalued, so probably more than a couple million back in its heyday, if I had to guess. All right, so this is like the kitchen area where they cooked everything for the clubhouse members. Another room with a fireplace. Yeah. I love that brick. Oh, look. I'm assuming this was the master bedroom with the beautiful shower that's half intact and the door to the outdoors. Look at this. That's pretty fancy. Pretty cool shower. And look at that sink. And there's the commode. Wow, I'm impressed. I can just picture it how it used to look. Unfortunately, time and the desert and vandals have taken its toll. Just look at this. The door that was on is completely gone. Since the other two rooms back there aren't anything special, we're gonna just move on. Oh wow, did you turn electricity on? Oh no, that's my camera, never mind. I've got one of the light fixtures just laying here in the corner. Probably hung up over the pool table or something. Well, you can see somebody else was staying here because you have all these bottles of water sitting here. Apparently we've got one more building to look at. Oh look, I think it's a church back here.
You ready?
Oh, it is a church. Oh look, seriously? People had to come and desecrate the inside of a church. People, I don't know. Really? Inside a church? Of all places. I guess I shouldn't be surprised considering how people are, but okay, some people. But why? All right, I was just gonna go on my soapbox here for one quick second. Remember to always be respectful. Don't be damaging, vandalizing things. And we didn't see any trespassing, no trespassing signs. So we just kind of took a little peek inside. Obviously others had more nefarious.
Shame on us.
Yeah, shame on us for that. But others, I guess, were a little bit more. This is a long shot view of it. It was pretty big for just being a little church out here in this compound or airport, whatever you want to call it. Looking at the back of the church, you can see the cross that was built into the brickwork. Like I mentioned before, this was owned by a famous Mouseketeer, or named after a famous Mouseketeer. It was actually owned by a relative of the famous Mouseketeer, son-in-law. So imagine that famous Mouseketeer probably spent some time out here, probably along with some other Hollywood and Disney people. We're looking at a little bit of history sitting here. Sightseers. Special thanks goes out to all our fellow sightseers here on Patreon and PayPal. Without you, these videos wouldn't be possible.